Ohayou gozaimasu. We are just waking up and we're gonna go get breakfast in our private room. Okay, we are just finishing up breakfast. We're gonna get out of here. We are probably gonna make a stop at the onsen one more time, and then we will be out of here, going all the way back to Ryogoku. I feel refreshed, I feel relaxed, and I feel ready to take on the next part of the vacation, which is the final home stretch of the vacation. So we've got about 4 or 5 days here, 4 days, where we are just going to do the things that we missed. We also will be going to Shibuya, which we have not done. I've been saving Shibuya because I think it's going to be my favorite. It might not be. I did love Akihabara, but we're doing Shibuya tomorrow, as well as Shibuya Crossing, and so far so good. So far very good. All right, we are out of here. We are basically just leaving the spa. I just wanted to get one last look in. It is a bit of an overcast day today, so I have my Shiroi Kasa, and we are going to head to the bus station. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but absolutely phenomenal to be here. I will say that my nose has completely adjusted. I don't smell any of the sulfur at all. It's funny how that works with the mind. But anyways, we're about to get out of here. So let's begin our journey to the JR Kanto, which is the bus that we are taking. And from there, we're going to be headed to Naganohara Kusatsu Guchi. We got about a 2-hour 23 bus drive, or rather train drive, all the way back to Ryogoku, where we will be attending Japan Pro Wrestling. So that is very exciting. That is what is on the schedule for today. And I don't know how much filming I will be able to do inside of the arena, but nonetheless, we will try and get it going. Also, it turns out that this is a pay-per-view event. I think Will Ospreay is going to be there. I didn't even know it was happening, but my friend Josh told me about it. So shout out to you, Josh. Oh, this hill life, I'll tell you. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. So we're just arriving at the bus station. One of the things that's kind of interesting is that when you get tickets to a show or something like that in Japan, they actually send them to the local convenience store, and you go there and they are printed out. So we got our tickets for Sakura Genesis. We just picked them up now, and we are just arriving at the bus station in Kusatsu, and we are going to make our way back. Okay, we have made it to the event, and we are just going to go take our seats and enjoy the show. We have 2 delicious lemon sours, one for me and one for me, and looking forward to it. So once again, thank you, Josh, for the shout out. Excellent choice to go see a show, and it's just getting started right now. The first match is up, so I'm making my way to my seats. Look at these people way up there. What's going on with those people, I wonder? Hello, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Konbanwa. You guys are just in time for me to crack open some McDonald's. I got myself 2 burgers, and they even serve burgers with eggs here at night. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm a little drunk. I went to the wrestling show. I have to talk about that. It was amazing. I was sitting in the stands, and I was actually, believe it or not, taking notes. Can you believe that? Taking notes about how amazing it was. Because I knew I wasn't going to remember. So I wanted to talk about it. So first thing I want to talk about is, like, when I was a kid, I would grow up watching the wrestling. WCW, WWF, those were my mainstays, of course, because that's what it was like to be a Canadian. That's what you had access to. You didn't have access to Japan wrestling. And so I was always busy being enthralled by the storylines that captivate from those franchises. Then I came all the way to Japan and watched some Japanese pro wrestling. And I gotta say, the flips, the storytelling, the jumps, the audience's sense of good and bad with the characters. Like, I don't speak Japanese. I know a little bit of Japanese. Chisai. But it's very clear to follow the thematic elements of Japanese wrestling, because they do things that are characteristically evil, like unbuckling the turnbuckles and whacking the guy with the turnbuckle, and then he's holding it because he received the blow, and the referee turns around and sees him holding the turnbuckle, and the audience, he gets chastised, obviously, and then the audience boos because they know that it wasn't the guy who got hit, but the referee doesn't know that. I mean, it's all kayfabe, right? It's all kayfabe. We know this. But it's just fantastic to experience firsthand. This is my first wrestling event. And second of all, the audience is fully in on it in Japan. I mean, it is a total vibe. I cannot describe how magical it was. I mean, arms waving, just the respect that the audience gives to the performers is unrivaled. I mean, I haven't seen American wrestling ever other than just on TV, but I just was completely taken away and captivated by this experience, and it was actually quite mesmerizing and profound, and I had a really great time. I mean, I had a few lemon sours. In any case, it's just, people want to believe. People want to have fun. And the Japanese folks seem to be completely taken in by all of the storytelling elements that were on display. You know, one of the things that was also interesting was the fusion of like Japanese culture and wrestling, like the old and the new. Again, we're talking about that sort of juxtaposition between old Japan, ancient Japan, and new modern Japan. And that is also displayed ringside, to see these sort of archetypes and ancient fusions of culture brought to the forefront of a sort of modernized performance. I wanted to see sumo wrestling, but it just was not available for my time schedule, so I went to see the Japanese pro wrestling instead. But all of the same kinds of things are on display. Now, I don't know if it's like two parts acting, one part doing the work of actually wrestling, but I just feel like I've come away with something that is the sum that is greater than the parts. And I'm a little bit tipsy, so pardon my lack of eloquency here. But I think if you're coming to Japan, you absolutely need to go to a wrestling event. It is different than anything I've ever experienced, and I cannot describe how captivating and motivating and moving it was, as silly as that might sound. I mean, you have fans from all sorts of demographics, from children all the way up to like senior citizens, and they're all sort of like sending their love to the center of the ring. Man, it was just something special, and I really appreciated it. Anyways, now I'm gonna eat a burger. Feel free to check out at this point in the video. Oh my gosh, it is like a saucy ass burger. Let me show you this thing. It's upside down. You see how saucy this thing is? The sauce is literally dripping down the paper. We're gonna give it a try. Hopefully this is better than the 7-Eleven burger that we had. I think it's going to be. It's a sausage and egg, it looks like. All right, let's give it a go. Tomorrow morning I'm going to Shibuya, and we're going to probably spend the day in Shibuya, provided that I'm not too hungover. We also have tickets to Shibuya Sky in the evening, so I'm going to try and get like an evening adventure in where we see the sunset. Thank you for tuning in. We are like getting to the end of this trip. We only have 4 days left, and I'm feeling completely satiated and full of all of the things that I've experienced. How do they say that in Japanese? I think they say mo ippai desu. Onaka ippai desu. Onaka ippai desu. Onaka ippai desu, maybe. I'm not entirely sure the pronunciation. I'm still learning, but this trip to Japan has been absolutely amazing, enthralling, captivating, wonderful. And I cannot say enough good things about it. So I'm going to enjoy my burger. We're going to call it a night. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you tomorrow for our Shibuya run. And then we only have 3 days left. San! Sundays. My gosh, it went so fast. All right, so we have arrived at the top of Shibuya Tower and we are just about to check out Shibuya Sky. Just behind me here, if you can see, we have Shibuya Crossing down there just behind the crane. And it's very, very busy. Just a few days ago, somebody in protest went and dumped a bunch of kerosene down there in the square and lit it on fire. But it was put out rather easily. And everything is okay, and I'm getting a little wobbly just standing here, but we're gonna go up even higher, up the escalators, and have a look. I'm gonna have to take my hat off up there. They've already warned me that it might fly away because it's a windy day. Let's go. Making sure that I hold on real extra tight, and it's oddly quiet up here, which I don't know how I feel about exactly. A little freaky.
Do you like yours? They're okay? Okay, just making sure. Kayak gitu aja nggak mau tutup.
So the only thing separating us from a bazillion-foot fall is just this little piece of glass. Can you imagine?
Hey, wrong direction. I was the one that was right.
So it's moments like these when you're overlooking the city that you realize how much of a sprawling city this is. I mean, it just goes on as far as the eye can see. I cannot even see a distinction or bifurcation.
So cool. We did the selfie thing over there.
Oh, you did the selfie.
They're not going to be able to run.
Ooh. I gotta tell you, it is epically high. It's very, very cool. A little freaky. I can definitely feel it. I'm a little bit wobbly. And I wasn't able to get the tickets for the nighttime. They're extremely sold out. So instead we're up here during the day. But because it's an overcast day, you can just faintly see Mount Fuji way off into the distance. If you look at the pinkish greenish building way out there, probably the fourth, fifth tall building that you see, and look directly above it, you will see Mount Fuji, the basic outline, but it is extremely hard to see because of the overcast nature. So still very satisfying to be up here.
So klein aus. So sieht's nicht so nach viel aus.
So we are here at the legendary Shibuya Crossing, and it is a sea of people. As you can see, this is the busiest intersection in the world, and it definitely lives up to the hype. So the absolute volume of people is staggering. I don't know if this is just because it's the middle of the day, but seems like Shibuya, the heart of Tokyo, is absolutely rammed.
Cross, a new form of play. Silhouettes have human-like structures and can be moved flexibly to adapt to various jobs. Silhouettes as a foundation to create jobs.
So we are walking downtown Shibuya, the heart of Tokyo. And we're working our way over here to Shibuya Square again. We're going to try and find ourselves the Lululemon store and see if they have V-necks in Japan. Because they don't have Lululemon V-necks in any other store, it seems. Konnichiwa, kawaii nika-chan to koniko-chan no mira-san. Kore kara Kawagoe ni ikimasu. And we were originally supposed to go here a few days ago, but we got rained out. So we're coming back today with a vengeance. And we're going to be checking out Old Town. We're going to be checking out the skewers. We're going to be checking out shrines. And it is a beautiful day for it. So without further ado, ikuzo! Something pretty unexpected happened here. We are one stop away from Kawagoe station, and essentially the train came to a grinding stop, and all passengers had to get off, basically. So we were just waiting at the station. It appears that there's been an injury on the tracks, or somebody was perhaps hit by the train. Out of respect, I'm not going to film what is going on over there, but the police are here, ambulances are arriving, and they've got a little makeshift tent cordoned off on the tracks. Hopefully the person is okay. I don't believe that is the case, but you know, you never know. In any case, our trip to Kawagoe is a little bit delayed here. We're going to be probably sitting and waiting for an hour as medical teams respond here and get the situation under control. I don't know what that's going to mean for if we're going to be on the same train, or if we're going to be on a different train, or maybe if we are going to take a cab or something like that. So it's an unfortunate situation. We're sending our energies, and hopefully everyone is going to be okay. And we'll update you momentarily. Okay, take care for now. Not bad. It's a hot one. What do you guys think? Should we stop at the Italian Tomato Cafe Junior or just go to the regular Italian cafe?
またね。楽しか目に入んのかよ。
Well, I'm going to move her.
Feels nice, actually. It's like a acupuncture foot massage. I might have to do one of these in the backyard, but you know what I learned? Small rocks, more enjoyable. Okay, so we went to the shrines, we did a little bit of purification, a little bit of cleansing, and now we continue our trek deeper into Kawagoe, and let's see what we have to find.
Maybe a part. Go straight, make a left. Then make a right.
You know, it's just the little things that are so nice, like walking underneath these little koi fish. They appear to be koi fish, all sorts of them. They're very colorful, and it just changes the whole mood and disposition of the street. It's just a lovely thing. So what you can see on display here are some of the old Edo-style building principles, these ornate, dark, thatch roofing. They're not really thatch, I don't even know what to call them, but they're just absolutely stunning to look at. So by all accounts, Kawagoe is a much smaller, much older town, not unlike Kyoto it seems, but Kyoto seems to be a little bit more dressed into the nature, as Kawagoe is a little bit less rural. But I could be way off base here, because this is my first time here. You know, some people might be looking at this and being like, ugh, what kind of place is that? But I think it's awesome. You know, sometimes you'll just be walking and you'll see like a little thing like this, just a stairway. Where does it go? It's almost inviting exploration. So that's what we're gonna do. I am standing outside of Hikawa Jinja shrine, and this is a love shrine. People come from all around the world to get their love fortunes read. So that's fun, so maybe we'll do the same. But I gotta say, I love Kawagoe. Kawagoe is, in some way, I guess I would compare it to like Pahoa, which is in Hawaii, which is nothing like it, but it's just calm and serene, much less people, and that's what I needed today, so I'm very grateful for that. Maybe if I get super lucky, I'll find a sweet potato vendor. All right, let's go inside the shrine. All right, we're gonna do our best here and we're gonna catch a fish. Gonna catch a fish. Okay, we got one. We got one, and he is so cute. That's okay. No, no. So quite possibly the nicest little river walk that I've done in Japan. We are tucked just behind the shrine, the Hikawa Jinja shrine, and we've got a lovely cherry blossom river here. Oh, they're falling on me, how cute. Just kidding. Kore wa utsukushi desu. Isn't this lovely? My goodness. Just beautiful. Very glad I came here. I am gonna go check out one more shrine because I was talking to some of the locals and they said it's a must-do. Might even be their favorite shrine or one of them. So we're gonna go hit it up, and then probably that's gonna be the end of this video. As we were walking, we came across a gentleman who highly recommended we come to this temple. This is Kitain, or Kitain. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. We're gonna have a little walkabout. Oh, I see skewers. See if we can get some skewers up in here. Okay, so we got our delicious skewers here. Kind of hard to see them, but we're gonna go find a nice little place to sit down and enjoy them. Oh, they smell super delicious though. Maybe we'll sit right here. All right, we got 2 pork, 1 chicken, and they look and smell absolutely freaking delicious. Oh yeah. Oh, that hits the spot. Nice and salty, crispy, fatty. What do you want, really? Kawagoe was a knockout, and it's getting a little dark here. What time is it? It's about 5 o'clock. We've got about an hour and a half journey home, so I'm going to start heading that way, and this will probably be the last video that I post, I think, just because I've got 3 days left in my vacation and I really just want to maximize it and be alone and enjoy myself without having to carry a camera around. There's a few sites that I wanted to see still that I'm not going to get a chance to show on the video, but that's going to be okay. I guess that means you got to come to Japan yourself. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and as we head back, keep me in your hearts and minds. I will be back soon. Arigatou gozaimasu.